And we have people running around like Cori Bush that her only goal is to basically make it worse, make things worse for the black community. It makes you wonder, what are these people trying to do? I mean, surely they can't in the same breath think that it's okay for them to have their own private security, but it's something that they believe also to defund the police. Oh wait, Cori Bush, speaking of her, did exactly that. Here's the clip, 30 seconds, okay? And she literally just talks about the, I mean, she doesn't talk about the hypocrisy, but you can hear the hypocrisy right there. She mentions it all in the same breath.
The thing, I won't let them get that off. You can't get that off. I'm going to make sure I have security because I know I have had attempts on my life and I have too much work to do. There are too many people that need help right now for me to allow that. So if I end up spending $200,000, if I spend 10 more dollars on it, you know what? I get to be here to do the work. So suck it up, and defunding the police has to happen. We need to defund the police and put that money into social safety nets.
So like I said, all in the same breath. She literally says it. I can have my own private security detail, but I also want them to defund the police. It's the most ridiculous thing that I can possibly think of. And very rarely do you get them talking about something like this and kind of the hypocrisy of all of it in the same clip. But here we have it, because these people are entirely tone deaf to common sense and what it is that they're actually talking about. So what we're looking at here is a person that's basically saying, you know what, it's fine for me to spend not just $200,000, but however much money I see fit to spend. Now you might be wondering, where's she getting this money from? Oh, the government, and two, from her own constituents that are, donating and, helping give her money to run on the campaign trail. So these are her own voters, by the way, that are paying for her to be protected, because if she wasn't doing this, she wouldn't be able to afford that kind of money in private security. Meanwhile, when you defund the police, who does it hurt? Who does it hurt? You have 150 people being shot pretty much every single weekend consistently in Chicago. Who's it hurting to get rid of police? If anything, police need more funding. I mean, the amount of police departments that don't have enough resources, can't pay officers enough, would blow your mind. I worked in that sector long enough to know it's not good pay for what you're doing. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible for what you have to deal with. And yet, these are the people advocating for the exact opposite of that. So they're hurting their own community by trying to advocate for defunding the police. Many of them have already, by the way. And you have her up here saying, yeah, I can spend $500,000 on private security. Doesn't matter to me. I need it more than you do. And that should be insulting. Too bad the people that vote for people like this are not watching. They're not paying attention to this. They don't care. They just keep checking the D box, right? Just checking the Democrats. That's it. They're not even remotely concerned about what these people are pushing for and advocating for and what it would mean if these crazy policies actually went into place. That's really the big difference to me. But once again, the community's biggest threat are not the police officers. It never has been. I don't know where they are drawing that conclusion from. Nothing statistically shows that. Nothing. The community's biggest threat is itself. It always has been. It's other black people murdering or shooting other black people. If you want to solve the problem, you have to go to these people and tell them, you're the problem. You need to get your act together. Otherwise, it won't change anything. But once again, when you're in a professional victim class group that the Democrats try to create, you can't help yourself. You have to find someone else to pin the blame on. It can't be me. It must be someone else. That's pretty much the Democrat slogan at this point. You just watched a clip from The William Hall Show. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.